Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Friday, August the 10th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me? This is the email address you can use. This is a link to get into our free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to participate in our free trading room. And I open the room at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen, get live on the mic at 9:05. Go to 3:30, though I've been shutting down a little bit earlier. It's, summer towards the end of the day, just not a lot of activity. So, but typically Monday to Thursday at 3:30 and Friday at 3 o'clock, okay? So, kind of an interesting day for me. I don't want to call this the best trade, but this SPPI. Now, why did I even see this? I apologize. I've been remiss in not putting down the why. I think it was just because it popped like this, had some momentum behind it. I'm pretty sure it came in the gap uppers. So I ended up taking this trade. Not that it turned out. Actually, I ended up taking this trade a couple of times. 2277, right about there. Got into the trade right there, and then it came back down. I actually got out at 22.89 and 22.70, so kind of flat the first time I got in it. I re-entered at 23.10, just when it took out that whole number, right about there. And then, man, it just zoomed up here, and I thought, okay, this is really going to continue. And it didn't. I got out at 23.42 on the way up. I always do that just in case. And then it started to come down, and I basically got out, I think, right at that 23.10. So, not a bad trade, but nothing. It would have been. I was really hoping it would get closer to that 24 level. Bell was another one. Took a while, and I was saying in the room, kind of crazy action on it. Got into this one again, vault looking. I don't think it wasn't a vault, but you see what's happening now is hopefully you've heard me talk about the vault probably incessantly over the last couple of weeks, but this is kind of the pattern. We get something that really moves down and then starts to recover. All right, so even though it's not a vault alert from Holly, I'm starting to recognize these patterns as something that might give us some interesting trades. So anyway, got into the trade. And there's the cross too, but no, actually, probably looks a little more interesting on the 5-minute chart. There we go. So there's the cross way down here. So 1526, you can see there's the 8 EMS across. We're always looking for the 80 EMA crossing over the 20 SMA. All right. No, there's no alert for it. All right. It's just you have to see it I obviously add them on my charts. So when I see it, I go, okay, interesting. So I ended up taking this trade at 1550. I believe it was 1550. Where is my note? Yes, 1550. Close enough. And it did nothing for, now this is 5 minutes, but it really did nothing for the longest period of time. Then it started inch up, inch up, inch up, inch up, got all the way up to 1586. Stalled here, and as usual, I'm always worried that something is going to have a tough time getting through the whole number. So I just decided to take it out at 1580, and it was a great save on my part because look what happened next. That candle, all the way. And I was saying in the room, I mean, you've got something that is just kind of inching up very modestly, but not too much frantic action, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you get this candle with the volume coming into you. That's why you really have to watch these things. You just can't take a big break, and expect, and saying to yourself, well, this is nothing really dramatic is going to happen here because look what's been happening. So this should probably just keep going up. And if it starts to move down, it'll just be a gentle move down. You really have to watch these things because look, out of nowhere, this volume comes in and that candle. So I got out just before that at 1580. Let's see. I was also in this one. I think this is another one that looks a lot like a vault type trade. Yeah, you see it right there. There it is. And then the pop. Got into this one at 1403. So waited for that whole number break. Got into it right about here. and looked pretty good. Looked like it was going to start to move, and then this happened, and I got out just underneath 14 at 13.95. Kind of took my eye off it, and then look what it's doing now. Now it's coming right into the 200-day moving average. So, my bad for not kind of following it. Though, I could have followed it, and then I would have seen this and thought, okay, it's really not going to do anything. But again, out of nowhere, you just never ever know. Look at the candle, and look at the volume bar. And that's what you like to see. You don't want to see a big pop on, no volume, because it could just be a fake out. So when you see this combination, a big volume and the candle, not always, but you can get some kind of continuation move. Dropbox. I tried this one from Holly. This was not a vault, but I had missed. I don't want to say I missed it, but this was from Holly also. And I saw this one here. This is a short, okay, 1504. Saw it here, and it just, look at this. It took, it was taking quite a while to move. I also looked at the daily chart, and I saw all this choppiness. I thought, man, oh man, it's, this is usually the type of thing that I just kind of run from. Let me get to a 15-minute, back to my 15. So I saw this, and I thought, man, it's taking forever. And I thought, well, I don't like that daily, so I don't think I'm going to do it. 1504, look what it did. Once it broke down through here, I mean, remember, the alerts at 1504 got all the way down to 1331. What a tremendous alert from Holly. Even here, you could have taken some off if you got into it up here, taken some off, allowed for this little pull up, and then, kept in your short. And then, obviously, once it starts doing this, in fact, I think I might even be getting into this one right now on this pop here. But do I want to do this? Just a second here. I'm going to just put this on pause for a second here. All right, I did take some of this at, and we're back. Yeah, okay, I did take some of this right here at 1425. So we'll see what happens. Certainly don't want to let it get down below 14, but it looks like it's trying to have a little bit of a resumption. GTT was another nice one, another vault-looking trade, right? Let me get rid of this. Another vault look. Look at this. There's the down action, and then it's starting to move back up. So I got into this one at 33.70, and this one was a really nice one. Close enough. A really nice one. Look, got all the way up to 33, 34, 35. I took some out on the way up. This was when I was on my break at 34.25, and I took it all out when as it started to move down. So I got all out of it at 34.25. So that was another nice one. And that is about it. I just want to show you. This is, this one took a while. This is another one from the vault, 1975. I actually got into this one early, and I got stopped out for a little loss, and now it is starting to work. I didn't love it because I didn't see the ones that I like. I really like if it has moved down even further. So when you look at it at the intraday chart, on the 15-minute chart, it's down here, when we get the alert, and then it starts coming back. And when you look at the intraday chart, you think, okay, it's got a lot of room up to that high. And this one really didn't have it. It's at 1975. I mean, that's not bad, 2020, but it's not great. I like to, had that candle been way up here, I would have been a little more attracted to it, shall we say. Anyway, want to get back into the room, follow my WTTR trade. So I hope let me just bring back the capture program. So again, any questions for me? Here's the email address you can use. Free room, completely free. Don't ask for a credit card or anything. Just ask you to create a password one time, then you can come into the room. This is a subscription link. There's a promo code that you'll see for an instant 15% off, either the first month of a standard or premium, or the entire year of a standard or premium service. And I should always point out that if you take out a subscription today on August the 10th, if by September 9th, in other words, within a month, you decided that you'd like to upgrade your subscription from, say, a monthly to an annual, or from a standard to premium, we'll honor that promo code. All right, everybody. Well, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you in the trading room bright and early, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday morning. Bye-bye.